Ever walked away from a conversation with a woman feeling like something was there, but you couldn't quite put your finger on it? Maybe she smiled a little too long, lingered a little too close, or her laugh felt like it belonged to something deeper, but then she played it cool. Left you hanging with that maddening question, was she into me? Or was I imagining it? It's frustrating, isn't it? Feeling like you're reading a code in a language you were never taught. And here's the brutal truth most men won't admit. We miss these signs all the time, not because we're clueless, but because we're looking for something loud, obvious, direct. It's quiet, it's instinctive, it's layered in micro-expressions, body language, and tension. She's not going to spell it out, but her body is screaming it. Let's break the silence. Once you learn the signs, you'll start to notice them everywhere. You'll see how attraction really plays out in the real world. Let's begin. 1. Her eyes don't just look. They linger your mid-conversation, and you catch her staring, not just glancing, but watching. Then, boom, she looks away. But it's not embarrassment, it's containment. She's holding something back. That glance wasn't innocent. It was loaded, her pupils dilated, her blink rate slower. She's not just seeing you, she's feeling you. It's a biological cocktail of dopamine and desire. She might glance at your mouth, or trail her eyes across your face, only to snap back to normal. That's not a wandering mind, it's focused attraction trying not to give itself away. Test it next time. Meet her gaze for just a second longer than normal, then break it with a smile. If she mirrors the smirk, bites her lip, or looks down, that wasn't just eye contact, it was an invitation. 2. Her voice drops, but not just in volume. We often focus on what women say, but rarely how they say it. Yet that's where all the gold is. When she's turned on, her voice subtly changes. It's softer, breathier, maybe a little slower, like her words are coated in honey. She draws out syllables, she speaks in rhythm. Her nervous system is preparing for intimacy, and her voice is one of the first to show it. And guess what? It's only when she talks to you. Compare her tone with friends versus when she leans in toward you. If she's switching to slow, low tones when you're around, her mind is in one place, and her body is quietly catching up. 3. She breaks the distance, then pretends as nothing. Women are hyper-aware of their space. If she's not into you, she maintains that safety bubble like a fortress. But if she's secretly turned on, that boundary melts. She might lean in when you talk, hover a bit too close, or lightly brush past your arm even when there's plenty of space. She's in your orbit for a reason, not convenience. It's magnetic. She's closing the gap to see if you'll notice, or better, if you'll lean in. 2. Next time she steps in, take a subtle half step back. If she follows, game on. 4. She's touching herself, but not like that. Before you jump to conclusions, let's be clear. We're talking about self-soothing behaviors that are actually unconscious expressions of arousal. She touches her neck, runs her fingers through her hair, traces her collarbone. These aren't nervous tics, they're evolutionary cues. The neck, hairline, collarbone, all highly sensitive zones. When a woman touches them around a man she's into, she's not just being fidgety, she's drawing attention. She's feeling her own femininity rise, and showing you without showing you. Playful teasing works wonders here. You know, you do that hair thing a lot when I talk. It's kinda distracting. Watch what happens. 5. Her breathing changes, and you'll feel it before you see it. This one's easy to miss, but once you notice it, you'll never unsee it. When a woman is turned on, her breathing becomes deeper, more rhythmic. Her chest rises and falls more slowly. Sometimes, she sighs or pauses mid-sentence, taking in a deep breath before continuing. It's her body regulating itself, trying to calm the storm. This isn't comfort. This is desire negotiating with self-control. Best part, if your breathing syncs with hers, it amplifies the intimacy. That's chemistry, literal and emotional, kicking in. 6. She keeps touching you, but makes it look casual. Touch is the bridge between thought and action. And when a woman touches you, especially first, that's not a fluke, that's a signal. A light brush on your arm, a playful tap, a gentle push. When she laughs, she's testing the water. Is this too much? Is this welcome? If you don't respond, she retreats. But if you reciprocate, subtly, respectfully, that's escalation. That's her knowing she can lean in further. These aren't accidental moves. They're her subconscious screaming, I want more. hear it. 7. Her lips do the talking, even when she's silent. When a woman is aroused, blood flow increases, everywhere. Including the lips, she bite them, lick them, part them slightly, and it's always when she's looking at you, listening to you, or waiting for you to say something bold. She's not doing this because her lips are dry, she's projecting desire. And you can play this moment like a symphony. Glance at her lips, just for a second, then back to her eyes. That's silent seduction. If she smiles, blushes, or bites her lip again, you just unlocked a whole new level. 8. She's fidgeting, but not out of nervousness. She adjusts her dress, smooths her skirt, plays with her earrings, flips her hair. Again, this isn't discomfort, it's grooming. Subconsciously, she wants to present herself in the best way possible. For you, attraction makes us self-aware, and for women, that comes out in these micro-movements. She's not adjusting her outfit because it's wrong. She's adjusting it because her mind is now fully aware of how close you are. Watch her hands, they'll tell you everything her words won't. 9. She blushes when you say something slightly bold. You tease her, say something cheeky, compliment her in a way that hints at desire, not just admiration, and suddenly, her cheeks flush. That's not embarrassment, that's adrenaline. That's her entire nervous system lighting up. The blush, the laughter, the quick glance away. It's the body's way of saying, I like this, but I wasn't ready to hear it. Keep the energy light, playful, and just a bit daring. Make her feel wanted, not chased, desired, not pressured. 10. She laughs too much, especially when it's not funny. Your joke wasn't that funny, but she laughed like you were on a Netflix special. That's attraction amplifying interaction. Laughter lowers walls, it bonds people. When a woman laughs at everything you say, even the dumb stuff, it's not because of the content. It's the context. She wants to keep the moment going. The laughter is her way of keeping the energy alive, keeping you talking. Even your awkward comments about the weather suddenly become charming. That's not luck, that's chemistry. Bonus. She mirrors you without even realizing it. Mirroring is the holy grail. It's primal. It means her subconscious is in sync with yours. You cross your arms, she follows. You lean back, she shifts. You speak slowly, she matches your tempo. This isn't coincidence, it's biological harmony. It's her brain saying, we belong in the same space. And the best part, when you're aware of it, you can lead. Slow your breath, lower your voice, get closer. If she follows, even without thinking, she's already there with you. Now you know, those moments you thought were in your head. They weren't. Females aren't loud. But it's real. It hides in posture, in pace, in presence. If you've ever left a conversation wondering if she was into you, now you've got the tools to spot it. So tell me, which of these signs have you seen before? Drop a comment, let's compare notes. And if this opened your eyes even a little, hit that like button. If you want to understand women, not just date them, subscribe. We're decoding what most men miss, one video at a time. Until next time, pay attention, trust your gut, and read between the lines.